It's Liza.
Hey guys, so an official trailer 2 has been released for The Incredibles 2, so I'm going to break it down and go through a couple of ideas and theories about it, but if you haven't seen it yet, here it is.
Behold the Underminer!
Watch after Jack. I thought we were gonna go.
You heard your mother, trampolining. We meet again.
Superheroes are illegal.
We want to fight bad guys. It defines who I am.
We're not saying you have... What?
Someone on TV said it.
I was approached by this tycoon. Wants to talk about hero stuff.
Help me bring supers back into the sunlight. We need Elastigirl.
Bye, sweetie.
I'll watch the kids, no problem.
That's not the way you're supposed to do it, Dad. They want us to do it this
I don't
way.
know that way. Why would they change math? Math is math. Math is math. All over Dusseldorf. Doozles are dozing. Their eyelids so heavy, they're drooping. Closing!
I couldn't have done this if you hadn't taken over so well.
I've got to succeed so she can succeed. So we can succeed.
I get it, Bob. What the? That is freaky.
But I can't keep giving him cookies.
Oh!
No biting a daddy. What?
Done properly, parenting is a heroic act. Done properly.
Okay, so let's get to the breakdown part. I've been wanting to do this for a couple of days now, but I've just been busy. Anyway, so this trailer explains a bit more than the others that have come out so far. I mentioned in my earlier breakdown that this movie pretty much takes place after the first one, and it looks like it starts off with the invasion of the Underminer. So now I'm going to talk about a bit of theory about what will happen in this movie. So if, by chance, I happen to be correct about any of these theories and you want to avoid potential spoilers, then it's probably best that you tune out right now, as I would hate to ruin the movie for you. Okay, so from the footage that we have seen, it looks as though the Incredibles go into the fight with the Underminer and come out victorious. When I say the Incredibles, I mean Mr. and Mrs. Incredible, because it looks like Dash and Violet just look after Jack. I'm not sure if it's a one-off and the Underminer is quickly defeated, or if there's a continuous invasion effort, but it looks as though Mrs. Incredible or Elastigirl performs particularly well and is highlighted as the main protagonist against the Underminer. Maybe her particular skills and abilities favor her well against the invaders, as we have so far seen the Underminer to be unflinched from Mr. Incredible's efforts. This seems to get the attention of the media and interested parties, such as this tycoon, that seems to want to bring the supers back again. And it looks as though Mrs. Incredible dons the Elastigirl persona again to resume hero work, while Mr. Incredible stays at home to look after the kids, including a very powerful Jack, who seems to be breaking into a few more powers than we have seen before. This is a bit of a role reversal for Mr. and Mrs. Incredible, but probably for the best, as Bob hated his old job and really needs to connect with his kids a bit more, whereas Elastigirl was so keen on hero work before she settled down, but really committed to keeping a low profile when she needed to keep her family safe under the Superhero Relocation Act. But now that they're bringing back the supers, she can finally pick up where she left off, where she was at the top of her game. Now it seems that Bob tries to get some help from Edna Mode about parenting. Maybe she designed something to help Jack or Bob manage his powers a bit better, as their situation is a bit unique. I feel as though Edna might play a bigger part in this movie than she did before. I remember seeing a lot more marketing efforts that have been specifically targeting and highlighting her. So maybe she does something significant, or maybe something affects the supers that has to do with her greatly. I just don't know yet, we're going to need more information. I'm not entirely sure, but it seems that, once again, a trail from Frozone leads to a hero or heroine to be hired for super work by a particular party. I don't know who this person or organization is who wants the supers to come back again, but it seems a bit dodgy. If it's just used to create a rift between the Incredibles, but it's completely innocent, then there's nothing really to worry about. But if it happens to be a ruse to divide and destroy the supers, then it's pretty much the same of what happened in the previous movie. There might be a bigger villain or obstacle for the Incredibles to overcome that just hasn't been alluded to or hinted to at yet. Something tells me that the characters will once again realize that working together as a family is the most powerful thing that they can accomplish. It could be around the time that Jack learns to discipline his powers a bit more so he can really complement his family's abilities and strategies. What is also surprising is that Violet yet again isn't shown as much in these trailers. Maybe she has a bigger reveal later. I'm not sure what's going on there, if there's a reason for it. Anyway guys, that's pretty much a breakdown so far, but as soon as I get more information about The Incredibles 2, I'll be sure to let you guys know about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.